do something more with the nerd, but we don't have that many cosmetics yet, so we're still working on it. Alright, that's done. Onward to the next round. What the hell are you? Hello, good sir. Sure, we'll heal you. Come on, somebody should sue. There are no...
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
What's the problem, Beastslayer? What do you need a mod for? I can help you. I can help you. We can help you a lot.
We'd love to help.
He gets around pretty good for being blind. I know.
Hey,
Give me the lowdown. Okay.
is it just me?
You
Or have
dare?
those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
We'll do it after this
I
cutscene.
know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh?
Love that.
How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She
really doesn't beat around the bush.
No.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard.
It's me keeping you
Although,
busy 'cause I still have
Dohalim's
a
pretty
chance for you
capable
to
of
escape
defending
survival.
himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so,
I mean, you
it's
can't
not like they're entirely wrong,
touch rabbits.
Kisara.
I will.
You're no longer in my employ, after all.
Beastslayer, I don't need to touch
I
you
don't
in
know.
Smoke's
I
fort.
mean,
I just
if
have
it's
to
what
wait.
she's used to and you're both
You'll-
comfortable with it,
You'll
then who
arrive
are
here
we to judge?
eventually.
But she doesn't serve
Everyone
him
dies
anymore.
eventually.
It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right.
I can
And a
can
lot
just
has
wait.
changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of
Why?
the new
Wait, I can prepare.
circumstances.
That sounds so bad.
Perhaps
No
I'll give it
touching
some
in the
thought
smoke
after all.
fort.
Does that
I would
sound
never
alright by
miss
you?
smoke. I would never touch in Smoke's
Of
fort.
course.
I'll
You
just
might
wait for
want to stop
Beastslayer to
asking his
eventually.
permission for every little
visit
thing while
me.
you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Anyways, for the lowdown, just for Beastslayer, because he wanted to hear it again. There are two races, Danians and Renans. Renans have enslaved the Danians for over 300 years, and every 10 years they hold a contest to find out who is in charge. Whoever wins the contest is based on who collects the most elemental energy, and they use Danians as slaves to collect the energy. We are on the conquest to liberate all of the Danians. We are 3 out of 5 lords down, and we're on to the 4th lord. Well, I can't. Nah, I'm staying smoke for you. You'll never catch me alive. Well, that's the whole point. I don't have to catch you alive. I'll wait for you to pass away, and then I'll see you in hell. Simple enough. That's the
I've
thing.
noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent.
Aww.
They emerge as the land itself and take root on my
Just safe in
command.
your farm, and
They
thank
will
you for
swiftly
taking
bind
shit
the
for it.
enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Yeah, but the smoke fort's a pretty nice place.
What he means is that he can
You're
make
feeling
plants
safe.
grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
That crown looks ridiculous on his head. Like, my lord. I think we did everything right. If anything, we should see. Oh, we can craft some stuff. Forge weapons. Ooh. Oh, we don't have gold. Oh, that's a problem. We also, I thought we had gear. Oh. Okay. So you can't touch me in an amazing protective fort. I can. We all die eventually, Beast. I'm going to meet you when you pass away, good sir. We're going to have this conversation whether you like it or not. The only way that I won't see you is if you don't go to hell. That's the only way. So if you be a very good person for the rest of your life, then I won't visit. Then I won't see. I swear to God, Beastslayer. You're not on the right track if you are trying to make it out. So basically, the lowdown is there are two races, Renans and Danians. Renans have enslaved the Danians, and every 10 years they hold a contest to see who's in charge. By who collects the most astral energy, or the most elemental energy. We are in the process of liberating all the Danians by defeating all the lords. We are 3 out of 5 lords down, and we're on our way to the 4th
love
lord.
the sound of hammers banging away.
You happy with that lowdown? I can't wait for this to go on to YouTube too, because like
Something
people who
feels
watch
odd
this on
here.
YouTube are like, "What the
Be on your
fuck is
guard."
going on?" Till mods get here to help and protect the smoke fort from you. See, that's the other thing too. They're my mods, so I hired them. They're on my side. If you
I
think-
just noticed none of you other
if you
Danans
think
have
my
spirit
mods
cores.
would-
Why is that?
What's that? You want me to do it again?
Both
Okay.
of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded
I
in me
walked away
like I
from
was
it and back to
supposed
say
to.
I've been
What
popular
about
has
you,
been
Alpha?
gone.
You were a slave in
Oh,
Calaglia
Beastslayer's just
before
looking
all
for
this,
help, that's all.
weren't you?
There's no help
To
in
be
hell.
completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves
the
around me
lowdown.
did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara?
Yeah, you should follow Miss
Do you
Smoke.
still have your spirit core?
Smoke's a great. She's a
No.
fun.
I was able to
Fun
find
streamer.
a good Renan
I
doctor
enjoyed
who's
being in her chat
sympathetic
when I
to our
can.
kind,
And just
and had them remove it before I
throwing
left.
stuff.
They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence.
She
huh?
makes cool stuff too.
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down,
Beastslayer.
there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own
Yeah,
woman.
she makes awesome
And this
stuff.
is my chance to
Like,
have a new
was it
beginning.
The cups, she made a chessboard. It's awesome. Because you can put a camera over by Smoke's desk when I throw things at him. Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. So I was thinking of ways. I don't need to think of ways. I've got ways. It's a matter of picking which one. But for the lowdown for you, Beastslayer, because you asked for it again, I think you have like a goldfish memory. We might work on fixing that when you come to hell. Basically, there are two races, Renans and Danians. Renans have enslaved the Danians, and every 10 years they hold a contest to see who's in charge, by who collects the most elemental energies. We are currently liberating all of the Danians by defeating the lords. We're 3 out of 5 lords down. You got ways of picking which fucking one. Nah. I think someone should
This
chill with
sure
her to
is
fly.
one
Maybe
rugged
mosquito,
road.
but if you're not a mosquito, you
I
should be
think
fine.
they'd keep this
Yeah.
at least a little better maintained,
I
right?
have no reason to hurt
Why
you,
spend
Beast
energy
Slayer.
fixing that
I
which
just have
is
to wait for
rarely
you to
used?
pass away, and then we'll see.
Repairs
we'll talk in
require
hell.
time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers.
Time is on my side.
For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without
swear to
someone
God.
expending effort.
We're going to
And
bed.
you know, somehow that
We're not
someone
going to
always
ban him,
ends
buddy.
up being a Danon, while the Renans are the
But
ones
I
who
have a
gain.
long time. 17.
True enough.
I do too.
Ideally, in a perfect
I haven't.
world,
I have all the
I
time.
think it's only fair that the ones who need
I
it
need
should
all
be
the
the ones
humans
to
to ban
perform the
mosquitoes. I
work.
hate them more than anything.
However, when doing
Yeah,
so could be
mosquitoes are a
dangerous
dick.
like it is
You can get-
here, there are many who would prefer
But
that
Smoke,
it
if you
be
want, you can
others
come
who
to
risk their
Canada.
lives in
There
their
are no
stead.
mosquitoes right now.
So, what
They're
you're
all
saying
frozen.
is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling
I
that
know I
inevitably
remember you're
take
from
action.
Alaska, so you
Much
know
like
there's
the
no
Dahnans in our group
there's no
do so
mosquitoes
now.
during winter. It's all fine.
As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
Is it my favorite?
It's true that most of the
Yeah,
Dahnans
but
in Calaglia have been
Beast,
resigned to just
we're
accepting
gonna see you in
things as they
hell.
are.
We're just
Still, we
waiting.
can't just blame them.
We'll always be in hell. We'll wait for you.
What are you making
Canada,
that
it's an
face
evil
for?
plan to
You're not worn
plan to
out
kidnap
already,
you
are you?
and get you.
Nah.
Now you're just
regretting I ever
spoiling.
said anything in the first place.
I'm from Alaska. Northern mosquitoes are giant and loud, plus slow. These southern mosquitoes are like fucking ninjas. Yeah, and the thing is too, I've been to Texas. The mosquitoes down there, they don't. It never ends, right? Like during. I knew it, you little. Yeah, now you're spoiling. That's another sin on you, good sir. See, now you're pissing off the other half now. That's when he. Listen, no. So, for Beast Slayer's sake, all right. So for you, Beast Slayer, the quick lowdown. 2 races, Daanians and Renans. Renans are technologically more advanced and they enslave the Daanians. Every 10 years, the Renans hold a contest to see who's in charge by who collects the most elemental energy. And we are trying to free the Daanians by defeating all the lords. We're 3 out of 5 lords down. I'm glad we're in the state that gets winter. These kids are dead tier 2 right now. Like, it's so giving me nightmares all year long. Yeah. Yeah, mosquitoes are just ugh.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Get it! Mirage! Ooh! Prepare to crumble. It's nature's way of sharing
practically a
needles.
blur.
Heebie-jeebie grossness,
Together
yeah.
with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
You know what's funny is, I used to have a roommate who collected, like, loves insects and collects bugs and whatnot. And it was really odd because when he was living with me, like, I never saw a single bug or mosquito in the house. Like, ever. And then the year after he left, during the summer, oh my fears, oh my lord. The year after he left, the summer after, like, spiders and mosquitoes galore in the house, and flies and whatnot, and I was just like, I like lost my human bug deterrent. Alright, you want another lowdown? Alright. Let me take a drink of water. This is pain. Why can't these Suzuko stand still?
Alright.
Perhaps time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Wait, then I think he was catching all that. He was catching all that means. That, or it's just like the house was like in the bug community was deemed as a don't go zone. Maybe it was catching all those spiders and bugs in your house. Maybe, but I just like I saw like there was like a barrier around it. It's like smoking electronics. It won't work until he walks by it. It's like they're scared of him. Same with your bug friend, they were scared of him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I remember there were times when
nowhere to run from my heart.
nothing wakes you up more or tells you how like cold-hearted you are. Wait. Hit 2 enemies with doing a boost attack. I gotta do this tutorial. Nothing wakes you up more or tells you you're a psychopath than when you open up the freezer to grab like a pizza pop or an ice cream and you see a butterfly pinned to a styrofoam, like just flapping its wings, trying to stay awake and not fall asleep forever, and you just reach behind it, grab whatever you're grabbing, and close the freezer door back. Remains machine lever, yeah, kind of like that. I love spiders, but I don't cockroach eater. Nope. Yeah.
Piercing roar! You can't get out of this! Go away!
Pre-roll ads. You know, Barry, you could sub, and that prevents all the ads,
Prepare to be sealed!
as well as other benefits. I think.
All feeling here and now! They've got your name on them!
Oh, new viewer. Just saying. Bear's actually an old viewer. He's just like you, Beast. He's a troll that I'm keeping track of. I've already given you more than a year's worth of subs and money.
I'll crush you!
Yes, no, the start of this game. Beast Slayer, I swear to God. So, for Bear, because Beast wants you to know what the story is, there are two races, Danians and Renans, and the Renans have enslaved the Danians, and every 10 years they hold a contest to see who's in charge. Sorry. Tutorial. And we are in the process to liberate them. And how we're doing that is by defeating all the lords. This guy that keeps asking you to...
Got some interesting moves there,
Is this the
Dohalim.
guy who keeps asking you
I'm
to
glad
explain
you're on our
RPG
side.
stories so far you told me about?
I'm
Yes!
simply glad to
This
hear
is
that I can make myself
yes,
useful to
Bear,
you
this
all.
is actually
What's
Beast
wrong?
Slayer, the one who kept...
We seem to have
I
come
like
across
this
some rather
guy.
unusual objects.
Well, Beast Slayer...
What,
Bear,
you mean
Beast
that
Slayer is
pile
a
of
streamer
garbage?
too. He streams
No mere
Fortnite.
garbage, I assure
And he's from India too. So I lecture him.
Are you curious
That
about this
reminds
stuff,
me.
Rinwell?
Oh,
Beast Slayer, isn't it like 3 a.m. for you?
yeah. They look like...
And yet here I am,
Not really. Just...
Are you interested in this
I
stuff
stream
too,
I feel like
Dohalim?
usually twice a year.
charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking.
Oh boy.
The history that went into their creation.
Isn't it late for you because you're in
we
India?
Renans have hardly
I
any
wasn't
such
paying
objects that
attention.
trace back to our
1226,
distant
okay.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing
Well,
about it, though.
the lowdown is, Bear. I'll
Why
read
not?
after the cutscene.
We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
Oh,
take
on at
your
2
word
a.m.
for it.
Okay,
Well, seeing as it's stand in history,
that makes sense.
just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course,
I started to play Fortnite one day. Ooh. So, for Bear, we can have... Ooh. Where's it? Ah. Nice. So for the lowdown, there are two races,
that
Danians and
treasure. What a sweet sounding
Danians
ring
and
it has.
Renans.
You really think
The
so?
Renans are
Yes,
technologically
it makes for some
advanced. They've
good
enslaved the
weapon
Danians.
crafting material.
Every 10 years, they hold a contest to see who's in charge by who collects the most elemental energy. And basically, we're on the path to liberate all the Danians. We're 3 out of 5 lords down.
Visibility
And we're
along
on our
this
way to
path
the 4th
will
lord.
remain limited for some
I
time.
want a game called 2 Weeks.
Take care not to get
2 weeks
ambushed.
night. I
I'm
want to make a
surprised you
game
know the
called
terrain
2
here so
Weeks
well.
Night or 14 Days
Lords
Night.
don't strike me as having much time
Damians
for
and
wandering in the
Redditors
woods.
got it. Yep.
Sometimes I would take
I will make a
strolls
game
along
called
here when I
Annoying
wish
Sonic.
to
I'll
be
release
alone.
that game for free.
You always did have a
Oh.
bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Now don't release it for free. At least do it for a charity. Put the money to a charity. Speaking of which, our charity
What's
stream
this
is
thing?
next week. On Friday. At 7 p.m. my time. Alright, I'm gonna run it for now. I'll keep you tapped though. Thank you, Mrs. Smoke. Have fun today. Wait, I wasn't paying attention again. Look what you've done. Look what you've done, both of you. I'm blaming Bear for this too. Look what you've both done. You've attracted the bots. You've literally attracted the bots. Now I have to... Actually, I should thank you. I need more computer parts. So... Why can't I ban him? Hello? Chat? Game? Please ban him? I would like to ban good sir. like I don't get the whole thing. I am having a fit because my Twitch won't let me ban him. There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ. You two, I'll definitely keep your charge stream on the counter. Thank you so much, Mrs. Smoke. I feel like I didn't actually get to get the little things on. Do you have any fun emotes on any of the extensions? Libra Twist is on our side, didn't know he's on like. What do you mean by fun emotes on any of the extensions? I do have like the sticker thing. Yeah, that
Through
thing.
these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia,
And you
pure
can play
and
sound
pristine.
alert sounds
did you
on
see
front row, as I
exactly?
learned.
That's not for me to say.
Anyways, the lowdown, the double down. BTTV or Frankerface. I think I enabled them. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've touched my emote stuff. I'm pretty sure I enabled everything back in the day, but I don't remember.
Let's go, girls.
Oh look, it's a mod, Beast. You're almost safe. Probably not. Hey yo. So the double lowdown of what's happening. There are two races, Danians and Renans. Renans are technologically advanced and they've enslaved the Danians and are using them to collect elemental energy. Because they have a contest every 10 years to determine who's in charge. We are in the process of liberating all of the Danians by defeating all the lords, and we are 3 out of 5 down. I would like to add the Pep smoke alert, please. Peppos, is that an emote or a sticker? I'll take a look at it after stream. I'm sure I enabled everything. I also I have a bunch of ideas for emotes to put in. I have been summoned. Who summoned you, V? I didn't summon you. There's been nobody calling for help in my chat at all.
This one's tough, but we
Was
have
that
no
there?
choice.
You know,
Let me know if you need healing.
V, it's been a fun torture. Beasted apparently. I got you there, don't worry. So,
No sooner said than done.
yes, help me protect your Sonic. Alright. So, the lowdown is that there are two races, Danians and Renans. The Renans have enslaved the Danians because they want to use them to collect elemental energy, because every 10 years they have a contest to see who's in charge. We are on a conquest to liberate all the Danians by defeating all the lords, and we are 3 out of 5 done. Bad Sonic. You can't kick me from my own penthouse, B. We've been over this.
Anyone better than you, Shia.
You can try as much as you want, but you won't be kicked out. Sonic is new to my powers. Get him. You're irresistible on your same story over and again like a madman. Listen, I'm only doing the Shadow Point redemption here of giving me the lowdown.
Weapons with this?
You guys keep asking me for the story. I'm just doing what you guys are asking for. What more do you want? I'm also fucking lost because I've been too busy laughing. Is there a path this way? Oh, there is. What's the element's energy? Story. So there are two races, Renans and Danians. Renans are technologically advanced and they enslave the Danians to collect the elemental energies. The 5 energies are fire, earth, water, wind, and light. And every 10 years they have a contest to see who can collect the most energy. The reward is ruler of the planet, and we're on a conquest to defeat all of the lords to free the Danians. Listen, son, I think your friends are being very kind and ignoring what you're saying. Don't worry about you instead. You're just giving Twitch money. Oh no, when you become affiliate, you auto sub to yourself. That's why. It's automatic. You're not actually sub or anything.
Prepare to be seized, though, fleet of foot.
Don't worry, I'll protect you from the big bad meanie. You need to hydrate up for like... You're safe from the meanie for like 2 minutes. Yes. I have not been focusing on this fight.
I'll crush you!
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclops!
That extra training paid off.
That's just rude. At least I'm protected. You're protected for 2 minutes.
With this one.
After that, we'll have a polite conversation in hell. Excavation right, make Sonic kind. Why do you think we're doing charity stream? Which is next Friday, by the way. I should mention. Next Friday at 7 p.m. at MST. Raid from Big Ass. Welcome, Raiders. With 8 viewers. How was your stream, man? If you're forgetting, I'm in a smoked fort. Thank you for the raid, man. How was everything? Sonic, it's time for. Oh
Over
no!
so soon?
I swear to God, Beast. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Do you all raiders want to hear about the story? So, thanks to Beastslayer for redeeming this. Let me give you a lowdown of what we're playing. This is an RPG called Tales of Arise. The basic story is there are 2 races.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment
Entertainment,
and my pleasure to introduce to you
Hell's latest arrival. Thank you, Big Ass, for the follow.
Dearly beloved,
And thank you,
for your
Megatron, for the follow.
entertainment, It's my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival.
Raiders, an amazing story. Listen up. So there are 2 races, Danians and Renans. Renans are technologically more advanced than Danians, and they came over and enslaved all the Danians to collect elemental energy. That being wind, fire, earth, water, and light. Because every 10 years they hold a contest to see who's in charge of their people. And they determine that by who collects the most energy. We are on the conquest to liberate all the Danians by defeating all the lords. We are 3 out of 5 lords down. That is a lowdown.
It's
And
so
welcome. How
chilly
was your
around
stream though,
here.
Big Ass?
I can feel my
Wait,
feet
how am I
getting
not?
blisters.
Hello, Duke
That's
Whiskey.
mountain hiking for you. It can be
We're
pretty tough
welcome
if
to
you're not
RPG
used to these
Saturday,
trails.
where I
You
play an
think you're
RPG and
comfortable
then
with them,
get
Oh yeah.
and
We
just
used to run
chill
up
and
and down
chat.
these slopes all the
As
time for
chat
our
keeps
training.
asking me for the story, it's like like I'm actually streaming and answering the same question over and over again. This game looks fog. It is great. This is another. This is also this game, Tales of Arise, is nominated on the Game Awards for Game of the Year for RPGs. And if you've never played, Tales game, it's basically a more anime version of Final Fantasy.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Give me the lowdown.
No sooner said than done.
Alright, I'll give the lowdown again, Beast. I have no problem with that.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Wait, Sonic, what's up?
Let's keep up the pace.
What's up, B? Why aren't you mentioning Iron Face? Oh! Can I show? I'll show it later. You haven't been here for a while, B. More anime than Final Fantasy 14. Yes, it is.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
What's an Iron Face? I will show you in a second. After the fight, because I can't show his face just yet.
I'll finish you here and now.
Make it away.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Very weeb game, yes.
I wonder if we can make
It's not
new
proper
weapons with
lowdown until you mention Iron Face. Alright. Yeah, because I think you've missed a lot, B. So basically, in the lowdown, 2 races, Danians and Renans. Renans have enslaved the Danians to collect elemental energy, to determine, so the Renans can determine who's in charge by who collects the most elemental energy. We are on a conquest to liberate them. We're 3 out of 5 lords down. This is Alfine, the Iron Mask. He used to have a full face mask and couldn't see or anything, but now we've broken part of it now. Jeez, I mentioned the last 5 times. I must unside that you redeemed it in the last 5 lowdowns. Thank you for coming. Yeah, he's doing a really bad job. I was gonna lurk you E2C in a bit. Yeah, no problem, big ass. Thank you for the raid again. He's doing a really bad job, not my streamer. Yep. So I totally redeemed it over and over again. But yeah, this is Alfine. He is a Danian that was a slave, and now we're working with our lovely girl Shion, who has no chill, who is a Renin, who is a traitor to her people. And then we have Kasari, who is a Dezen paladin, basically, who used to serve this pump's ass, who used to be a former lord and decided to join our side. That's why I totally redeemed it over and over.